everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we are going to look at DAX, or data analysis expression. So DAX is a very powerful formula language in Power BI used for data modeling and analysis. So it helps you create custom calculations and expressions, making your data analysis more dynamic and insightful. So where exactly in the Power BI workflow does DAX fit in? Well, DAX comes in after you set up your data model. I'll have to repeat that again. It's after you set up your data model. Okay, that's very important because all too often I see a lot of people posting on online forums asking for help with their DAX calculations, and when I ask them for their data model, it's a mess. Their data model is a mess, and they're trying to create calculations on a data model that is not really set up well. So friends, if you guys have followed my videos, I outlined all these details in the Power BI workflow video. I'll put the link below. Follow through that guideline, follow through the Power BI workflow, and you will definitely be fine, trust me. So DAX comes in after you set up your data model, and your data model is set up ideally using a star schema for best performance. I also discussed it in a previous video. All links will be put in the video description below, so please check it out. There are three types of calculations you can perform in DAX: measures, calculated columns, and calculated tables. Measures. So measures are calculations that update dynamically based on the filters and context in your reports. You can use them for totals, averages, and other aggregations. Calculated columns. So calculated columns add new data to your tables by performing row by row calculations. Use them to create new fields like categories or labels, and that's usually in your dimension tables or in the fact tables as well. And finally, calculated tables. So calculated tables create new tables from existing data. Use them to summarize or aggregate data for specific analysis. Now that we've covered the types of calculations you can perform in DAX, measures, calculated columns, and calculated tables, let's dive into the building blocks of these calculations, DAX functions. So DAX functions are the core components used to create powerful and flexible calculations in Power BI. They're similar to Excel functions, but are more advanced and tailored for data modeling and analysis. Okay, so over to Microsoft's Learn website, we see that the DAX functions on the left hand side here, I'll just zoom in so you can see the page. So the DAX functions are grouped under different categories. So you have aggregate, date and time functions, filter, financial functions. I haven't had the need to use that. Information functions, yes, depending on the use case. So there you go. There are several DAX functions that are there. But as a beginner in Power BI, since this is a beginner video, we'll just look into aggregate functions, date functions, and just the common functions that you'll usually be needing to use as you start your Power BI journey. So in future videos, I'll be uploading some explanation of each of the DAX functions and how to use them in some example use cases. Well, thank you so much for watching. I hope you got some value in this video. If so, please consider supporting the channel by liking, sharing, and subscribing, and I'll see you in the next video.